everyone. I just thought I'd come on and chat a little bit more with you guys. But also, I have my box light up and I'm testing lighting, see what I like. I have it on cool right now, and I wanted to test that. But I wanted to take advantage of that. And I want to talk with you guys about this right here. So, this is something that has been announced, and and it is coming out under Nintendo Switch and also the PC. And I think there's other couple other platforms that it's coming out under. And this is classic, a classic pre-Disney classic. And I want to get your guys' opinion on this. And what do you think about this? So, and I have Gordon here. Hello, hello there. A surprise, but welcome one to be sure. And then all around Arbiter, hello. And then we have Miss Melissa Lord, hey there. And thank the maker. I have the original for the PC. All right, so that's the thing. I wanted to discuss this because, as you know, I have talked about this, and then Dreaded Jedi, hello. How are you doing? I have been talking about this or about Disney, and they have the rights. We know they have the rights to sell previous content that George passed on to them in the selling of Star Wars, right? In the purchase, the buyout of Star Wars. But my thing about this is, yes, Soul Assassin 2 streams in one day. Who's got the dirt on you, OG? No one has the dirt on me, but I just wanted to discuss this that we didn't really touch bases on during calf chat, and I wanted to test I have my light box up in front of me. I have it on cool setting. I might do it on warm, and then I put an extra curtain layer over this one. I might just have to get a really dark curtain back there, or maybe just a green background back there, so that I can customize my background a little bit more for you guys, and so I'm just testing that as well. But why not? I have my other window open. So if you hear cars go by and it's kind of loud, that's what's going on. I should have shut it before I got started, but I didn't. So as you guys know, I'm always encouraging you to purchase anything pre-Disney Star Wars without the labels or without giving them the money. And I've even said that with the movies. Don't go to the theaters. If you have the DVD or what have you, VHS or what have you, watch it at home, create a viewing party, celebrate at your house. And why do I say that? I say that because any bit of money that you give them, even when it's pre-Disney content, you are providing money for them to produce other things and continue to bastardize the lore. Now, again, suggestions. I'm not telling you how to spend your money. But if you want to stand up and against what's happening with the franchise, usually the money talks, right? Usually the money talks. And with that, with this coming out, this is such a great thing. I still think it's great because people who didn't have this or didn't have it for a certain platform may get it there. However, the money, the licensing money still goes to Disney Star Wars. It doesn't go to George at all. And so I'm saying, how could you get this without giving Disney money? I don't know. I haven't looked into it too much, but I just want to hear what you guys think about this. I'm going to go through the chat. Let me know what you think about this announcement on Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. Let's see here. What's going on here? Melissa says, I have the PS2 emulator and the ROM for both. Awesome. And then Sick Amor says, screw Disney Lucasfilm. So cracking dumb. And then I sail the high seas. And then I don't pay for anything. All right, matey, I get it. And then Rodimus Prime says, hi, OG, how are you doing? I am doing well. I am slowly redesigning my studio. My studio is really my art studio, but I'm making it productive for all mediums that I produce, whether it is wet mediums, painting, drawing, producing content for you guys. So I am trying to make it more efficient. So I have a private corner that's a little out of the way, but I could still use this table if I need to when I paint. So I just wanted to see how this with the box light set on cool would look. And I thought, well, might as well just go online, go live, test the lighting, and talk to you guys about Battlefront. So here we go. OG fans unite. I hear you. And Matt G is in the house. Taylor Swift greatest than Disney, Star Wars, and MCU. Gordon says, I got my copy off eBay for a great price and great condition too. Good. That's awesome. I love hearing that. And Bateau is here. Hey, guys. And let's see here. Howdy. I won't be playing this. And another channel member, Clay Thomason is in the house. And then let's see here. OG Star Wars. Those games were so much fun. I heard that like I've stated before, I'm not too privy on the Star Wars games. I was a gamer at one point in my little life. I'm still little. I don't think I've grown since the 5th grade, which sucks. But because of other things like being in the band, being on a dance team, being involved in art and other things had me take up too much time to really get into some games. And later in life, as a young adult, I did play some like Mortal Kombat and stuff, but I really didn't, that was really not a huge focus of me. I've always been someone that has to move, has to dance, has to do whatever, or use my mind for something. And yeah, you can use your mind. It's critical thinking and hand and eye coordination to play games. I get that. And that's why I love it. But I'm not a huge gamer like I used to be. So I didn't get to play this. I didn't get to play this whatsoever. And I've had a few people like Melissa Lord and stuff send me games, and that's amazing. I just have to sit down and make time for that. But I wanted to talk about this with you guys. Soul Assassin says, I am old enough to remember when the game came out. Battlefront 2 was huge. Yes, I remember when they all came out. I still kept track of everything growing up. I remember the Art of Star Wars video series you started a few years ago. I'd love to see those as well whenever you got time. Yes, that right there, the Ralph McQuarrie. I am so fucking picky, you guys. It's like on standby. I need to finish a few things on there, but there's so much stuff I want to talk about Ralph McQuarrie that I keep going back and forth and changing the script and doing this and that. I just need to quit being picky and just release that. It's just something that's been stuck on my like a creator's block. It's like I don't know which direction I want to share or go with you guys on that. Play the Star Wars role-playing game D6 and D20. That's how to keep the real Star Wars alive. Yeah, I get that too. And I do have some of those role-playing game books. I still prefer the maps on the original Battlefront game. More fun to leave running at watch. Let's see here. I have the old Battlefront 2 on my old Xbox. And that's the thing. So when we talk about, okay, so let's not support the direction Disney's going. Let's not give them money and stuff. You know what they're doing? And I've said this before. I said this on Twitter, and I think I said this on a CAF chat before, is that they're using these old classical games, the classic movies, and inserting classical characters because nostalgia sells. Nostalgia, how they made you feel in the past, sells, makes money. They can't build nostalgia off of their own material, their own lore. So they're reverting back to what sells. And yes, everything pre-Disney sells. I bet you if they bring out the Dark Empire comics, I bet you those would still sell. I bet you people would still buy them because it's a hell of a lot better than The Rise of Skywalker. So I bet you those would even sell. And that's how they earn. This is how I see it. You guys can agree with me or not, but they earn their money by selling the classics. That's why they're doing Essential Legends. That is why they're doing Essential Legends, is because they sell. And let's see here. And then we have, let's see here. And I know you guys are chatting here. As a kid, I mainly played Star Wars video games vicariously through my friends. My mom got me a Wii when it came out, and I got the 4 or 5 Star Wars games that made for that console. Yes, I remember when Wii came out. I remember when some of these. I'm the age to where I remember Nintendo first came out. Yep, Nintendo first came out, and I'm not telling you how old I was. I was still a kid, and, I'm just not telling you how old I was during that time. And, I remember that. And boy, did I play the hell out of Super Mario Brothers. And I even played it to where I got to see the secret levels and even defeated those. And then I got into Mario Kart. I also love the duck hunting game. And then there's like, later on, I got into Zelda a little bit. And I mean, so the list goes on and stuff. But like I said, there's other things that I did that kind of put gaming to the background of my life for a long time. But I understand the nostalgia, the love of all these classic games. And so does Disney Star Wars. This is where they make their money. This is exactly where they make their money. And that's the biggest thing that they did wrong, was say these are no longer relevant to the stories that we're going to be creating, meaning they're shoving the EU aside so they can have the creative freedom. Oh, but we'll cherry pick. You know what the cherry pick means? It means nostalgia bait. That's all. And that cherry picking, they're not going to honor anything like they said they would. They're not going to honor. Like even Filoni is talking through his ass when he says, "Oh, I'm going to honor it because it's not right if we don't honor." I'm paraphrasing, and that's what they're doing here. They are selling what sells to make money. They're putting stuff in front of you like Mount Tantus and like the emperor coming back and in a cloned body, because they know that that stuff sold prior to Disney owning. Because the EU kept Star Wars alive in between the movies and even hyped the movies up even more with some of the books being, written in or used for the PT, all of that. So let's see here. What he says, OG was an artistic band geek in school. We need to get her to play the Super Star Wars games. $5, she'll rage out after 10 minutes. Who knows? I get pretty focused, but I haven't played games in a long time, so we'll see. But I don't think I was ever a rager when I played games. Let's see. The OG Battlefront game was a family game for years till a COD came out. And then you aren't a real fan unless you have played Star Wars Episode 1, The Gungan Frontier. Everyone praise and honor the greatest movie, The Phantom Menace. Yes, Dan Blackroyd, hello. How are you doing? The Phantom Menace. Yeah. Today's a day that, I've been going around my house and purging things that we don't need. I think I've been moving around in the kitchen to do that. And I think my living room and my kitchen is like open to each other. So it's like when I have friends and family over and I'm cooking and what have you, I can watch whatever we have on, or they can sit on the couch. We can all visit while I'm, messing around in the kitchen and stuff. So I think I will put on the Phantom Menace. So thanks for inspiring me, Dan Blackroyd. Thank you so much. And then Dead Jedi says they just steal from the EU and claim it was their own. Correct. And that's the thing. Oh, it's first done. It's done here first. We've been through many cringe factor pieces where they have said done here first. And then I have proven them wrong time and time again, because they want these fans, their fans that they're bringing in, these bots, these people, whatever you want to call them, they want to make them feel like it's done here first, that it was never thought about before. And these damn idiots won't even research it and then carry on and say that it was done first, that Disney Star Wars thought about it first. And then when someone like me goes and says, nope, they get they start reading, their asses start hurting and all that. So it's funny. It's entertaining to me now, but that's what they do. And again, this is basically nostalgia bait to get you in your wallets. But I understand everybody has a love for these classic games. I'm not taking that away from you whatsoever. And as I would say, always look for it, buy it elsewhere, not through the licensing area, not through Disney Lucasfilm. Solus Adson says Disney denounced Lucas era material, but keep it because it sells. Kind of funny that they rely on what they hate to get money, right? Let's see here. NES was life changing after Atari. Oh my God, Atari. Holy heck. That was the bomb. I was the kind of person, though, too, that I would like the town I live near on this reservation, they used to have an arcade. I wish it was still there. And even the local pizzeria had the pinball games. I don't think they have them anymore, but they had the pinball games. And then they had, a place that I can go in and play. And I used to love going to those places and playing all these pinball games and playing Pac-Man and stuff. And then we also had an Atari. That was another fun one, Atari. And what's so funny is like this is like a generational thing. My son, he was probably about 8 years old, and we got an Atari. And he's this big gamer. He's still a gamer, and so we're like, come on, son, let's play Atari. He could not understand the controller because he was so used to the new controllers, the more modernized controllers, that he was having such a big fit because he just couldn't understand or couldn't move or couldn't react or respond quick enough with the Atari controller. It was hilarious. But that right there, again, generational thing there. And I think you could tell I'm a gamer when I talk about that stuff and mention that stuff. And I do want to play Jedi Outcast and stuff. So we'll see how that goes when I have that time to play that. And maybe Battlefront, but I will not get the game through Disney Lucasfilm. OG played duck hunting. Did you try to shoot the dog for mocking you too? But Paperboy, it's real OG playing. That was, you know what? That was fun. That was fun. Some fun bullshitting time with some friends and cousins and stuff like that is playing that just for the hell of it. That was fun. And yes, that stupid dog. Oh my God. That thing annoyed me. Shalom and good to see you all. Hey there, Tehillim. How you doing? Yes, follow me on Twitter. You'll get to see the excitement I have with some of these shills. Soul Assassins, check out her community as well. Gordon McDonald says, I have an original digital Death Star electronic game from 1978 or 9. Holy crap. There you go. And let's see, Disney, Lunatic Film, Star Wars are being cheapskates. How about Disney bring out Song of the South? Song of the South. Oh, I don't know. I just combined two songs together, but that sounded good. The Rogue Attraction, price for this will matter. Yeah, price for this will matter. Correct. Like I said, I get it. This is going to pull at everybody's heartstrings. I know, because when I seen it, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then I'm like, oh, shit. Did I not remember who the fuck owns this now? And I get it. People are excited. You get. Did they remaster it? Did they really remaster it, or is it a remaster? I didn't really look fully into it, so someone let me know if it's a remaster. But they're bringing it out because this sells. The EU sells. The original EU sells. Hey, James on Chains, how are you doing? It's what I do. Yes, you do. I inspire. Yes, you do. All right, let's see here. Not digital, just electronic. Has a transparent semi-Death Star that lights up in the middle with simulation laser fire lights on either side that comes from X-Wings. Oh, wow. You got to share a picture with me. Click 1 if you want Dan Blackboard ORG Star Wars do a review stream for episode 1. That would be fun. Look at everybody's doing it. Oh my, look at everybody's doing it. 1, 2. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Words of Paradise. Just talking about this announcement of the game. And I'm still highly recommending getting the game elsewhere. Don't give Disney your money. Look at you guys. The internet demands it. Yes, they do. Look at that. All right. I also have the 2005 Star Wars Saga Edition Collection chess set my parents got me for Christmas when Revenge of the Sith came out. Nice. Each game price Our piece is like an action figure. Really cool. I always loved it. I've seen it, but I've never seen one in person. That sounds really cool. That does. You're like, so with that, like, who are the pieces? Like, who is like the king? Like, who are the main pieces there? Are they like characters like Palpatine and Vader or Anakin and stuff? I'm very curious. I mean, I remember it when it came out. I haven't seen it in a long time. I have to look it up. Jar Jar is Sith Lord. Wouldn't that have been interesting? OG, will you stream episode 1 from my May 3rd? May 3rd? May 3rd? I'm sorry that sounds so funny, Rodimus Prime, May 3rd. I still got to do a channel member stream for Clone Wars 03 Volume 2. Sorry about that, you guys. I dropped the ball on that a little because that time frame that I was requesting on went wayward. It went out because shit happened in my life. Gordon says, my parents also got me the double-sided Darth Vader helmet shaped puzzle that came in the wicked cool two-sided collector's tin. Oh, one side is light, the other dark. Loved it. Made it several times. I bet you still have it put away and all the pieces are still together. Don't get Battlefront 2 on stream either. It's just an awful port. Oh, really? I didn't hear anything about that. Also had the Wookiee Warrior Kashyyyk puzzle from the same time. Loved it too. Gordon, you just got the shits, don't you? You just, and I say that in a good way, not the bad way. But man, you just got it going on. Red Hoodwink says, I saw this trailer in my recommendations and got excited till I watched it. Already have the OG Battlefront on PC that really already do what the video showed and more with mods. Oh, yeah. And see, that's the thing. So those who know, because like I said, I haven't played this game, so I don't know what's included and what are they including now. And my fear is always when they remaster these, are they gonna, in a sense, take liberty to change anything? And that's another thing. Will they take liberty? Have they take liberty? Something to be careful and watch out for as well. Because, you have, this Battlefront here, you have the clones, you have all that, but now you have like Filoni's clone version of the Mandalorians, clones and Mandalorians type tale, like the Bad Batch, all of that. So be careful out there because they could take liberties. They can. And then the fractured filter. Hey, everyone. Hey, fractured filter. So I just wanted to test this out. I have it on cool. I might do both cool and warm tone. That it's because it's, has its little switches for cool, warm, and, cool and warm, and test it out. But I just thought I'd, come on here, test out the light source here, and go from there. It's supposed to have a remote. Here's the remote. I didn't even dig it out. Let's see here. It doesn't probably have batteries. I need to probably put a AA or AAA. So here's my remote. I'm excited because I'm finally getting the studio all set up better than it took me a long time to get here. Yeah, I need the batteries. Boo! And AAA. Yeah, that's what I figured because the remote's small. Yeah, and then I can use it for painting. And then it has perfect lighting for painting and all that. So I can get busy. Let's see here. Exactly. Mods will add new battle modes, better textures, and more. GOG copy is a good version to get. All right. So that's the thing here. So, I'm not going to sit here and like chew you out if you choose to get this. And purchase it from Disney Lucasfilm. However, just remember where that money is going. And it's not a chew out. This is just a reminder. Remember where that money is going. Be savvy with what you support with your money. If you're tired of, all the bullshit of how Disney has Lucasfilm and Disney in general and other platforms as well. It's not just Disney, how they are treating their fans. And again, like I said, I left a window open. So if you hear that car go by, that truck, that's what's going on. So be savvy, think with your money. I'm not calling this a boycott or anything. I'm just, sharing a bit of wisdom here. If you don't like what's going on, money talks. And they know money talks. That's why they're throwing the shit right in front of you. They know money talks through nostalgia. Nostalgia brings the money in, and that's what's happening here. Gordon says, I went back and watched your Mun stream. Loved it. Thank you so much. And I hope you left a comment. Let me know that you were there. That was fun. So for Cap Chat next week, we are going to get more into Plagueis. Since the Bad Batch is out, we're going to get more into clones. We're going to talk about clones and the many ways the galaxy play and people in the galaxies use clones, whether it's Sith for trying to find immortality, whether it's creating the galactic the Grand Army of the Republic, or whatever, it's the Galactic Army of the Republic. Jeez. And and then also Thrawn cloning himself and cloning the Fowl. So we're going to talk all about clones, since this is what the Bad Batch is leading to. And I'd rather keep all of that, like the original clones and the original lore in front of you pertaining to this era. I've talked about the nulls with you guys before. I might recap on that. So just stay tuned for as long as Bad Batch is out, we're going to probably match them with true Star Wars lore. So stay tuned for that. So it can be a variety of things, and like post Revenge of the Sith content, because this is what this is. And so maybe we'll get into, hunting down Jedi, which you don't really see this in the Bad Batch. And then maybe we might get into Asajj Ventress, since they are bringing her back to life, because no one's really gone in Disney Star Wars, right? So let's see here. Smash the like. I left about 30 comments. Oh, thank you. Had a lot of talk about haha. That's okay. I'll check it out. I haven't checked my comments section yet. I've been busy around the house, and then I decided to come back here in the studio and put up my box light. This thing's pretty big, but it's going to be useful, and I could take it off the tripod stand and hook it up against the wall if I need to. So I'm really excited about this. I am excited about it. Send in the clones, laugh out loud. Yeah. So with that being said, I'm so glad that you guys all hopped on in this impromptu live stream here. There was no real main topic other than I just wanted to talk about Star Wars Battlefront, the classic collection, and being smart with your money. Being smart with your money. Don't give Disney your money. And I'm not saying don't like these classics, because a lot of you guys have grown up playing them. But be smart about how you support, who you support, especially when you are basically the bad guys to them until they need you to buy something. Then they're dangling the keys right in front of you, right? The dangling member berries, nostalgia bait, whatever you want to call it. Soul Assassin says, if you still have the original Battlefront games, the Xbox is backwards compatible and has cut content and added to it. So there you go. And I think some of them are saying that this takes care of any problems. So I'm not trying to advertise this for you guys to encourage you to purchase it, but that's what I've heard. So like I said, I've never played it to really confirm and give you guys a good review on it. That's why I'm not reviewing it. I'm just talking about, spend your money wisely, dear. Spend your money wisely. Yeah, no one's gone except for anyone who's knowledgeable about the franchise, or if you're a Skywalker. Because you can't have Skywalkers in the show anymore, right? They can't be anything. They can't be pivotal towards the galaxy, towards the events, towards anything in Star Wars anymore. Soul Assassin says those years from 95 to 2010 were a hell of a time for Star Wars gamers. Yes, LucasArts was amazing. Even at their worst, they were still really good. Towards the end and towards about buyout, they started falling apart. But just imagine if Disney really played their cards right and kept the EU intact, used it, built the lore around the remaining EU and all of that, and then rebuilt LucasArts, they wouldn't have to be, investing into other gaming companies like that recent announcement from Iger about gaming. They wouldn't have to because they already had that. All they had to do was reorganize, reconstruct it, and they didn't. They did away with it, and then they tried to bring out another one under the original name, and I don't think it's as successful. So I don't know. I don't know, but every little step they've taken, and I'm not trying to make this a Disney hate stream. I guess it is. I don't know, but I'm just talking about the direction that the direction they decided to take was not a very smart one. Sum it up. It wasn't very smart whatsoever. Let's see here. My pirated copy has the cut content. Arg. Yeah, that too. There is really a good documentary about Star Wars Galaxies on YouTube. There's a lot of good contents out there. Like, there's a lot of good channels out there that I like to, if I come across it, I will promote a channel and go from there, because, you know, we need to promote the channels that are creating classical Star Wars content, or even giving a smart review between the original content versus the Disney content. That's fair. Because you want to be able to approach this in a more analytical, smart way when you compare and contrast between, to give, you know, proper evidence to your claims, not just a rant, but more of a logical, smart stance on what you're talking about. And that's been a failure a lot here on YouTube, is, you know, being analytical, giving a well-educated response. Why, you know, like, for example, why you shouldn't be, you know, giving Disney your money, you know. So, and that's such a sad state we're in today, is that we're not seeing that. Just emotional rants. That's what I call them, emotional rants. And Gordon says, I always wanted to play 1313, which the title came from the Young Boba Fett Clone Wars Scholastic novels. Just imagine if that came out. You know, that was supposed to be tied to the Underworld, series that George wanted to do, and then he backed out because it cost too much. And he was right. It seems like these shows cost more than if he was just to do a movie. You know, hey, Open Airlock is in the house. Another channel member. Thank you. Working late. Howdy. Well, I'm sorry that you're working late. Man, you're just always grinding, working late and getting that in, doing your time. All right. Dead Jedi says, that's because it's 1313. And then Melissa Lord says, yes, Soul. And there she's talking to Soul. Let's see here. I'm just going through here and just answering your guys' because I'm going to start winding down the stream here. I just wanted to, again, check out my my box light here and just talk with you guys a little bit more. You know, we had Calf Chat this morning, which was fun. Thank you guys for all who came in. And then just talk a little bit about Battlefront and, you know, not giving Disney your money. And Soul Assassin says, Star Wars Marvel Purist is a good channel to check out. Correct. And I am subscribed to him. So if you want to share his link, feel free to share it here, Soul. And let's see here. Boba Fett audiobooks. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Years ago, it was I was hooked on the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes mobile game, but never paid a cent, and quit playing because I didn't want to continue supporting Disney in any way, shape, or form. Boxlight? You don't know what a boxlight is? Let me see if I'm gonna flip the camera here. Let me go to settings because it's right behind me. If I can. Is it gonna let me? Mirror? Nope. Darn it. But it's a big light that is on a tripod, and basically it's in a cone box, like a pyramid box kind of set. So I'll send you an image of that if you don't understand what I'm talking about. But it helps give enough light to, so if you're taking pictures or if you're needing better lighting for painting or producing videos, live streams and stuff, it has that extra, and you have like cool, warm, settings, and then ones that is in between with warm and cool, depending on your studio and how the lights, your windows are positioned in the studio and all that, and what kind of lighting you need. Okay, yeah. Okay, got ya. Yeah. So, and then of course my new mic here as well. So I'm moving on up to the top. Yep. So there you go. All right, you guys. So I just wanted to talk this game about this game with you. My mind is going a mile a minute. I'm still sipping on coffee. I've been doing this all day because I've been cleaning around the house. Like I said, I've been purging things that we don't need for the house because I don't want to be that kind of person that, ends up having, basically looking like a hoarder, I guess you can say. Hell no. I want to have an organized home with stuff that I need. Stuff I don't need can be given away to people who need it or what have you. So I've been purging around the house and stuff and taking care of that, and also redesigning my studio to better fit both my production of paintings and my production of video content and live streams and stuff. So I've been really busy, and I still need to hit the gym. I still need to get my butt in the gym. So again, thank you guys for hopping in and hanging out with me and putting up with me as well. You guys are amazing for just last minute hopping in. I still haven't really changed out of my yoga pants and my Star Wars t-shirt as well, because I've been so busy since I last left you guys. And I also dropped off my taxes, which I don't like taxes whatsoever. None of us do. So yeah. But anyways, you guys, thank you for hanging out. Again, Calf Chat next Thursday. We're going to begin to talk about content, similar content that the Bad Batch has been producing. So clones, Palpatine, Plagueis, the whole immortality that the Sith have been trying to accomplish, all of that. I'm excited to bring you guys that content. I always want to do the opposite, or the true content to what Disney is producing and putting in front of people today. So that's my aim. That's my focus with this channel. And then go ahead and check out Casual Rage tonight. So in another hour or so, I think it starts at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. So another hour. Let them know that I sent you. And then tomorrow night, the Spacing 8:05. So if you guys haven't seen what has been going on with Nick Gillard, tune in for that. That will be discussed. And again, thank you guys for hopping in and hanging out with this impromptu. And I shall talk to you later. And may the force be with you. Let's show this one.
The fate of the galaxy is now in your hands. With the new LEGO Star Wars Slave 1, you can load Captain Solo, arm your weapon systems, man the cockpit, and take off with the most feared ship in the galaxy. But watch out for rebel ships. No matter the enemy, no matter the firepower, you control the action. With the new LEGO Star Wars collection.
Are you sure? So be it.